Ah, the Krusty Krab, Bikini Bottom's premier daytime eatery, where it will be closing time right about. Squidward talks cheerfully as he switches the open sign to closed. Now, 8 o'clock. So long, suckers. I've got a hot date with a little lady, and her name is... Pulls out his clarinet. Clarinet. Tom shows up at the door and knocks on it, causing Squidward to drop his clarinet. What? Are you open? Squidward points to the sign. Read the sign. Tom ignores him. I'll have a Krabby Patty Deluxe and double chili kelp fries. No, you won't. I can't hang out here all night. I've got a life. Well, fine, if you don't want my money. Mr. Krab says cheerfully. Money? Mr. Krab then falls from the ceiling on top of Squidward. You mean, if we stayed open later, you would give us your money? Tom pulls out cash. Sadie, an anchovy, and an old man appear behind him. Sure. Mr. Squidward tears up the closed sign. Welcome to the night shift. From now on, the Krusty Krab is open 24 hours a day. Squidward gets up. What? Crowd of fish barge in, cheering, and tramples Squidward. Wow! We never have to stop working! Squidward gets up again. Mr. Krabs. See you in the morning, boys. I can't hang out here all night. I've got a life. Mr. Krabs leaves. Mr. Krabs. God, that was not that wasn't a very good Squidward there. Isn't that... What the hell was that? Isn't that great, Squidward? Just you and me together for hours and hours. Then the sun will come up and it'll be tomorrow and we'll still be working. It'll be just like a sleepover. Only we'll be sweaty and covered in grease. Jumps on the register counter. Are you ready to rock, Squidward? No. Good, because we've got customers! SpongeBob jumps through the window above the register into the kitchen. Squidward Sandals walks up to the counter. Squidward... Oh, I see. God dang. Sandals walks up to the counter. Squidward hands him a baseball bat. Here, please hit me as hard as you can. Psst. Squidward, I'm working in the kitchen. At night. Squidward takes hat off and leans head on counter. Don't hold back. Cuts to SpongeBob in the kitchen. Hey, Squidward, guess what? I'm chopping up lettuce. At night. Cuts to SpongeBob in the bathroom, wiping it clean with himself. Look at me, Squidward. I'm swabbing the bathroom. At night. Cuts to SpongeBob at the grill, picking up his spatula. He misses the spatula and hits the grill, and screams. Ah! I burned my hand. At night. Cuts to SpongeBob walking on the counter, singing to tune of change. Night, 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 a charge. Night, 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 night. Will you please? Here, hand SpongeBob a bag of garbage. Give me a moment's peace and take out the trash. Sure, we're still recording. right! Takes it back from Squidward. Taking out the trash at night. Stops at the door, stares at the dumpster outside in the dark. You mean outside? That's where the dumpster is, yes. I don't know. I don't know, Squidward. Leans face against the window. It's kind of dark out there. But I thought you liked the night shift. You're right, lifts back overhead for the Krusty Krab. Runs out the building to the dumpster, screaming and panicking the whole way. Re-enters the building, panting heavily. He snaps his finger and confidently says, piece of cake. So you're not afraid? SpongeBob walking past Squidward. Pfft, nah. Well, I am, especially after, looks around and gulps. Well, you know. Stops and turns around. What? What do I know? You don't remember? It was all over the news. Tell me! Well, I have to fix that. No. I probably shouldn't. It would ruin the night shift for you. Gives a sympathetic look and smiles slyly. SpongeBob excitedly. What? What happened? You mean you've never heard of the story of the hash slinging slasher? SpongeBob, a little confused. The slash bringing hasher? The hash slinging slasher. The sash ringing, the trash singing, mash flinging, the flash springing, ringing, the crash dinging. Yes, the hash slinging slasher, but most people just call him the breaks into scream because that's all they have time to say before he gets them. SpongeBob begging, tell me the story! Oh, that sounded like Squidward. Tell me the story! Years ago, at this very restaurant, the hash singing slasher used to be a fry cook, just like you, only clumsier. And then one night, when he was cutting the patties, it happened. He forgot the secret sauce? No. He didn't wash his hands? No. Irregular portions? No! He cut off his own hand by a mistake. You mean just like this? Pulls one of his arms out of his socket and another one grows back in its place. Or like this? Pulls it out again, another one grows back. Or this? Does it again. Or this? Does it again. But what about this? Or this? Or this? Squidward interrupts. Except he wasn't a sponge. SpongeBob asks, all of creating a rainbow-like line. So it didn't grow back. SpongeBob screaming, oh no! All his extras limbs lift their hands upwards and run away. And as they were replaced, and he replaced his hand with a rusty spatula. And then he got hit by a bus. And at his funeral, they fired him! So now what is today? Tuesday night, his ghost returns to the Krusty Krab to wreak his horrible vengeance. It was wreak his horrible vengeance. But tonight's Tuesday night, then he'll be coming. How will we know? There are 3 signs that signal the approach of the hash-singing slasher. First, the lights will flicker on and off. Next, Harold interrupts. Dude, can I have some ketchup? Oh, here you go. Hands him some ketchup. Next, the phone will ring and no one will be there. Shows SpongeBob eating his fingernails. And finally, the hash singing slasher arrives in the ghost of the bus. Does that make sense? That ran him over. Shows SpongeBob eating his own fingernails and then starts eating his arms. His arms will go as he eats those. Then he exits the bus and crosses the street without looking both ways. Because he's already dead! SpongeBob begins eating his hands like popcorn. Then he taps on the window with his grisly spatula hand. No! He opens the door, pushes the tentacle in front of SpongeBob's face, making him look like he opened the door that's being opened. While doing this, he imitates the sound of a squeaky door leaning towards SpongeBob's face, which sinks in. He slowly approaches the counter. He slowly approaches the counter. Counter echoes menacingly. And you know what he does next? What? You really want to know? What? Are you sure you want to know? What? What does he do? Squidward sinks up on SpongeBob, taps him. He gotcha! SpongeBob now screams repeatedly for about 20 seconds while Squidward is laughing. Not doing that. SpongeBob continues screaming. SpongeBob, I was. Screaming continues. SpongeBob pupils are now screaming too. I was just screaming continues. SpongeBob, I was joking. What? It's not true. None of it's true. It's not? Of course not. Nobody has a spatula for a hand. It was all a joke. Oh. Laughs repeatedly like he did, screaming, much to Squidward's annoyance. Cuts into later in the night. Krusty Krab with a big sign that says, Open Forever. Squidward is shown at the counter, reading a book. Squidward hears spooky noises and feels water dripping on him, but doesn't know what it is. SpongeBob on the ceiling, railing silicone cups, cleaning. Isn't this great, Squidward? Squidward screams. There's never time to wash the ceiling during... There's never time to wash the ceiling during the day. Squidward says to himself, Open 24 hours. What a stupid idea. Who wants a Krabby Patty at 3 a.m. in the morning? Cuts to Patrick's bedroom. Patrick's alarm goes off. Patrick turns off the alarm. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy, 3 a.m. Whips out Krabby Patty from under his blanket and starts to eat it. Cuts back to the Krusty Krab. Just look at this place. It's like a ghost town in here. Lights start to flicker on and off. Very funny, SpongeBob. What? And the lights will flicker on and off, just like the story. I get it. Realizes no one is flickering the light switch and looks shocked. Hey, Squidward, how are you doing that without moving the switch? I'm not doing it. It must be a stupid faulty wiring in here. This place isn't built to run 24 hours a day. The phone rings. Squidward picks it up. What? What? Hello? Hello? No one's on the other line. At the end of the line. SpongeBob walks up to the counter. Nice try, Squidward. Nice try what? The phone will ring and there will be no one there. Raises an eyebrow up and down and giggles. Oh, you crack me up. SpongeBob, I'm not doing this. Oh no, calm down. Calm down. Alright, what was it? The there was the lights. Lights flicker on and off. And then the phone. Phone rings. And the walls will ooze green slime. Walls start to ooze green slime. No, wait, they always do that. But what was that third thing? Here's a moment where it turns the head to open wide to see a bus pull up to the Krusty Krab doors. SpongeBob walks to the counter. I didn't know the bus is running this late. Squidward. They don't. The bus pulls away, dropping off a man opposite side of the street. All Squidward and SpongeBob can see his spooky outline. Or they're dropping somebody off from the outside. The man lifts his spatula. Squidward screams to the point where his hair grows from his head and starts wiggling. The sash ringing, flash singing, the bash pinging, the hash singing slasher starts to cry. At last you understand. We're doomed. No, that's not it, Whips here. I am just so touched that you would go through all this trouble to dress up as a ghostly fry cook and stand on the other side of the street just to entertain me. You must really like me, cries again. SpongeBob, there are two problems with that theory. One, I hate you, and two, how can that be me? Be me when I'm standing right here? The man taps on the door with his spatula. SpongeBob screams to the point where eyelashes grow and start wiggling. The hash... I can't do them both at the same time. A hash slinging the hash slinging slasher. The guy walks in the door up the counter. SpongeBob and Squidward hold each other in fear. Really? Hold each other in terror. Squidward screams. He's gonna flip. He's gonna flip me. Get away! Get away! SpongeBob, no matter what I've said, I've always sort of liked you. Squidward, I used your clarinet to unclog my toilet. Squidward, huh? The guy reaches the counter, revealing himself just to be a regular, nerdy guy as he steps into the light. Get away out of here! You're not welcome here! Richard, can I have a job application? I bought my own spatula. Holds up spatula. His sleeve rolls down his arm, showing that he has his hand. I called here earlier, but I hung up because I was nervous. Do you have any references? Squidward, let's go, SpongeBob. Wayne, if that was you on the phone and you on the bus, then who was flickering the lights? Lights flicker on and off. SpongeBob and Squidward look over a giant switch. SpongeBob, Squidward, and Richard. Nosferatu. Nosferatu smile.